Okay, guys, so you'll know that Savara is in Bongo, TZ, and of course, he's supposed to perform, I think. And he did an interview at the airport, and he was asked about the Chan drama. You'll know that ZUCHU and Savara performed, and later on, a couple of days later, ZUCHU came out and wrote this long paragraph, talked about how she was going to sue, like Chan haven't paid. She also threw in Savara's name there, saying that she spoke to Savara's team, and they've confirmed that even them, they're not paid, right? They were not paid yet. So we did not hear much from that, but Savara was asked about it. Did you guys ended up being paid? Like, what's the tea? What really happened? And how did y'all reach to a point where you guys were not being paid? And what Savara said was rather more professional, because there are some bridges that you don't want to break yet, or break, because you might need it later on, especially in the music. Let me try and see if I'll be able to find that interview for y'all. And yeah, I wasn't just feeling what... Hold on. And of course, here it is, y'all.
Situation ilitokea kipindi cha Chani na Zuchu aka address kwamba hajalipwa pesa zake na akagusia kwamba sasa nilikuwa naongea na Savara na management yake na yeye pia ni hivyo hivyo. Mna ushikaji na Zuchu, lakini pia ile situation iliisha. Situation iliisha. Na mimi Zuchu ni mshikaji wangu sana, na katika mambo ya kutolipwa na kulipwa, mimi management ina deal na mambo hayo. Mimi na deal na sanaa. Yeah, so me I just deal with delivery of music. My management ina deal na mambo kama inakuwa, hata management yangu hainihusishi na mambo kama, kwa sababu itakuwa kunikera na kunikasirisha. So about that story iliisha, the agency ililipa, yani na saa nyingine pia katika mkataba, saa nyingine pia wakati pia unaleta shida. So saa nyingine pia ni vurugu ndogo ndogo, tusifanye yani iwe mambo kubwa sana. Ilikuwa kitu kidogo sana. And thank you Chan, thank you East Africa for...
And that right there is what Savara said. He said that he doesn't deal with payment, okay? There's some things that he doesn't deal with. It's only management that deal with that, okay? He's supposed to only deal with craft part of the business, right? And he also said that sometimes things like this are caused by the timing, of course, of it all, and probably some unavoidable circumstances, basically, is how he put it. And he also said that later on, they ended up paying. But according to him, he did not really emphasize on them not paying or they were supposed to pay. He just said that he doesn't deal with anything to do with payment. It is his management that he's dealing with that. And from ZUCHU, her calling Chan out is what rubbed the blogger a certain way, or rather the radio presenter, how they put it. But I also feel like in the same breath, they were being a little bit disrespectful towards Savara. I don't know if these people really know that Savara is not up and coming. This dude have toured. This dude have a name. Sorry to say, even more than ZUCHU. ZUCHU is only popping in TZ. So Kenya, I know these things. People will watch Savara before going to ZUCHU's show. Anyway, let's listen to it.
Walikuwa wanajua kabisa huyu mtu ana deserve. Kwa hiyo kama kulikuwa na makubaliano ya pesa, channel ilipaswa alipe pesa. Isionekane kwamba tunakupa mini platform. Na kama ni platform ilipaswa yawe mazungumzo ya awali.
Tusiweke makubaliano katikati ya makubaliano.
Exactly. Anachozungumza Savara sijui anamaanisha nini. Yeye makubaliano yake pia na channel ilikuwaje? Inawezekana yeye aliomba kwenda kuonesha sasa hiyo platform ndo
This dude obviously did not hear what Savara said. This is my problem with some of these TZ so-called presenters, okay? Savara obviously stated that he was paid later on, but because he wasn't the one, or rather the one who normally deal with the payment, he did not emphasize on the terms. And when the money was paid, of course, this dude go ahead and say that these people were supposed to tell ZUCHU the terms if they were only giving the platform and not the money, because ZUCHU was there for money. I don't know how they know if ZUCHU was there for money or for the platforms. And for them to even insinuate, because they went ahead and said that they would have told ZUCHU if it was only platform and not money. For them to go ahead and say that maybe Savara was there for platform, that's why he spoke the way he spoke. And to be honest, I did not hear anything wrong with what Savara said. Savara stated that he doesn't deal with the payment. It is management. Like, he doesn't know anything in regards to that. They're the ones who, if something is happening, if they need to take a legal action, they will only inform him of some of the most important serious stuff. right? Let's listen to more of this nonsense, y'all.
Lakini Zuchu ni biashara ile. Kenya wanamkubali, Uganda wanamkubali, msanii ambaye dominate East Africa. Kwa hiyo ana demand kwenye soko. Kilichokosewa kwa Zuchu, kitu kimoja ambacho natamani wasanii wengine wajifunze, ni kutokea mbele yeye as a brand.
Na sio management.
Sio management kulalamikia malipo ya Chan. That's very wrong.
Let's talk about that part. Since you guys, the way you guys spoke, it seems like now you're telling Zuchu to have done what Savara clearly did. Savara did not speak. He allowed his management to handle it. Now you go and contradict yourself and say that the only problem that Zuchu did was not letting the management speak. I'm like, isn't that what you're criticizing Savara of saying? Because that is what Savara said happened. But they don't go ahead and say that that was the only problem that Zuchu did. For her to go out there and talk about the situation and not let the management, because they have a lot of management in Wasafi, what did not look good. Let's listen.
No. Haiwezekani wewe msanii una management yako tena zaidi ya moja, una record label as a WCB, una mameneja wako ambao wanafanya kazi na wewe, una gang yako Good People Gang ambayo pia ina uongozi wake. Unatoka Zuchu unaenda kutoa malalamiko kwenye majukwaa ya mitandao ya kijamii.
Maybe alichukua kwamba unajua sometimes kuna vitu wakizungumza management watu wanaweza sichukulie kwa uzito zaidi. Kwa hiyo
just stop there. Anyway, so don't go ahead and mention Wasafi, mention all these big names and saying that Zuchu have all these people that could have clearly spoke on her behalf instead of her going on social media and airing Chan people out. That the lady say Zuchu probably thought that because if she speak out, the fans will probably see the weight of the situation and they might, it might force Chan to go in and pay once the fans also start to call them out. But the guy did not see any need of Zuchu doing that. According to him, he feel like he could have just allowed the management to be the one to call out Chan. Anyway, tell me how you all feel about it down in the comment section. I just wasn't feeling the fact that he tried to downplay Savara. That is where my problem is. Okay? People who are from Kenya know who Sauti Sol are, even outside Kenya. And Savara is part of that. And now he's trying to be a solo artist. For him to put him down and make it seem like, oh, he was probably there for a platform and Zuchu can never be there for a platform. She was there for a show to be paid. It makes me feel like, how do you guys see Kenyans? Yeah, how do you guys see Kenyans? Like, bro, take it easy, calm down, get off that high horse. For once, it's not that serious. It's not that big as y'all think. If it's that big, y'all should be filling the marinas. Anyway, keep it classy, stay messy.